Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy here, Tom Trading. I hope you guys have been enjoying your 3 day weekend. I know I have been. I just came back from watching Cruella with my wife. We enjoyed the movie. It was a pretty good movie considering, there wasn't really anything else playing. I think The Quiet Place 2 was playing, but still a really great movie. And I hope you guys either went out to the movies, spent time with your families. But I know as AMC investors and as the crazy special apes that we are, we've just been waiting and anticipating for Tuesday, tomorrow. I know I can't stop talking about AMC to my wife. She can't get enough of it, considering obviously we're doing so well right now. And everybody, that's watching this video or anybody who's been keeping up with what's been going on, we all know the possibilities of what could possibly happen tomorrow. I think realistically, where the price of AMC could go towards the end of the week is completely up to us. I think 1,000 or 1K per share right now is probably the most realistic, achievable goal at this point. Who knows where it could possibly go, because there is an infinite amount of possibilities in where this, the price of AMC can land. Look at me, I'm wearing my Patriots shirt for good luck. In case you guys haven't caught on yet, Tom Trading is a parody for the quarterback Tom Brady. But anyways, let's go ahead and just talk about AMC real quick, because I really want it to be Tuesday already at this point. The anxiety is killing me. The excitement, everything at this point is just like, oh my gosh, I want this day to come already. But I'm enjoying the day off, and so is my wife. We're totally looking forward to tomorrow, and I'm sure, like I said, most of you guys are too. But just look at this chart. I mean, let's just recap what's been going on pretty much all the month of May, and then heading into this new week into June. So, I mean, just looking at that chart, guys, it's beautiful. I know it's been a super long haul for most of us who have been holding AMC since the beginning of the year. It's been such a pain in the butt just waking up every single day. I mean, it's a pleasure to be waking up every single day and looking at the charts and talking to the ape community, whether it's on Twitter or on other platforms on social media. I mean, I think we could all agree that it's more than just the money at this point, even though, that's mainly one of the reasons why we got into this. But it's totally gone to a whole separate level where the camaraderie and the special bond that each and every one of us has with each other is, in and of itself worth, it's priceless. Because like I said in my earlier videos, I went to the store the other day, right? And I was talking about AMC, and then one of the guys had turned around and he's like, hey, I have stock of AMC too. And I got chills, down my spine and all over my body, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's so incredible to have this feeling of, having a total stranger just be happy with you, like out of nowhere, and just randomly be nice. Like that's how it should be, regardless whether you're invested in AMC or not, right? I think as humans, we should all just be thankful for everything that we have, and we should just be grateful and humble to each other. And it should always be that way. But considering, we live in the world of, considering the world we live in, I think it's hard enough to reach, that level of camaraderie and support. So, I mean, it's really been a roller coaster of emotions, and we've reached that pinnacle where we all feel amazing, right? We all feel great that we're finally there. Again, looking at the chart where we started, whether you started at $5, whether you bought in at $20 or $15, all the way back in January, you've been diamond handing, to $8 to $7, $9, $10, $11, $12, $14. Even recent spike at $12 going to 14 to 15, then back down to 12. I mean, I know we're all looking at the gains at this point, and it's great. And it's great that we're all making money. Where AMC can land at this point, like I said in the beginning of the video, is completely up to us. If you were to ask me, where do I see AMC going? Hopefully by the end of the week or going into next week, we could start talking about the hundreds. I know for most people who are aware of the situation, if we head over to what's going on with the call options, it's completely insane considering there are over 200,000 call options for a $40 strike. And we can only assume and guess and obviously make that correct assumption that that will cause a gamma squeeze, right? So if anybody who has that $40 strike and they're getting in the money, we know that's going to cause pressure for either people exercising the option or people selling the options to other people who want to exercise that. And it's just going to cause this whole crazy snowball effect, right? But instead of going downhill, we're just going to keep shooting up because there's going to be an immense amount of buying pressure. The market makers hedging so they don't get screwed on, everybody making those $40 call options. And then we'll just see where it goes from there. We almost dominated the whole week last week, considering we're up 100% the entire week. That's insane, right? Where are you going to place your bet on a company who made a little over 100% on a week? You can't name another stock where you're just like, hey, this happens on a regular basis. Or even if it doesn't happen, it's not like you're just going to sit there and watch. If you have money, if you're an investor, whether long-term or short-term, you're going to look at this and you're going to, at some point, your mind and your emotions are going to start telling you things you don't want to. FOMO is going to kick in, and then just realistically, you're just going to be like, okay, well, what's it going to hurt if I throw in $1,000, $2,000, depending on who you are, right? The more money you have, the less of importance, I guess it is in a way. If you put $10,000, if you make, $500,000 a year, or even $100,000. And all things considered, I think what happened with GameStop, I think a lot of people were paying attention to the ugly aftermath of how much money the short sellers lost. And I mean, even this week alone on AMC, they lost $1.2 billion. That's insane. Like, to even think in a week you could lose $1.2 billion and they're still doubling down on trying to short this stock. It's incredible. It's incredible on how much they just want to, play chicken with us at this point, right? Just run us down the road and not even think twice about who they're messing with. We're just eagerly overexcited apes who have nothing better else to do than to just sit back and watch us make a boatload of money. And I couldn't be more excited, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of a community where we can all just sit back and relax and finally enjoy the price action that we've been seeing the last week or so. So again, like going into tomorrow, who's to say where we're going to start off? I know Germany, they had their market open today. I think AMC closed above $30, even though the volume was really low. How that works with the U.S. markets or on the New York Stock Exchange, I don't know. But can we see a possibility of heading into the 30s, heading into the 40s, causing this gamma squeeze, everybody joining in, everybody who saw what happened last week with AMC, join in, considering they had time to think about it, right? They had a 3-day weekend. Everybody was sitting back, watching, reading the news. They were on Twitter, talking to their friends. And we constantly see this too. Like if we go over to the nets, I think we see it all over the world, or at least in this country anyways, where, they're putting ads up on, Times Square. You see it in Vegas. You see it, on the highways and on the freeways. And even though you might say, well, it's not going to really cause people to pay attention or invest for that matter, but it is going to draw some attention to the point where if they start paying enough attention, then if we could get maybe like half of the people who are watching these advertisements, whether it's through a banner on a flyby with a plane or on an electronic billboard, if we could get half or even more than half, or even say 1/10 or 2/10 of the people who are watching these ads, that's better than nothing. And that adds more buying pressure because they know exactly what's going on and they want to be a part of it. And that's just going to help the cause even more. And I think it's just, again, it just creates this infinite loop where, the hedge funds know they're screwed. They know they have only a limited amount of time and a limited amount of money until they have to buy back into their position. And, it's only, we could all sing Kumbaya at that point and they could just, deal with that ugly aftermath like they did back when they were trying to short GameStop. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you guys know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment, talk amongst yourselves. You guys try saying that 3 times fast. And leave a like. And, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We should all be excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what happens early tomorrow morning. Obviously, I'll make an update video on after the market closes tomorrow, and hope you guys are enjoying the 3-day weekend and all that good stuff. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys later, and see you tomorrow. Happy hunting.